Since I was a jit, I knew I was a winner. I pray to God forgive me cause I'm a born sinner. Got more on my plate than a Thanksgiving dinner. Gotta save for any days cause shit do get thinner.
Yo, how we giving it up, man? It's your boy Jumpout L.O, and you tuned in to Check Your Mental. And today I'm gonna talk about not taking things personal, right? If I was the type of person, I used to take everything personal. Somebody would say something or give a comment, and I would just take it so personally. But one of the things that I used to take personal was when I give somebody an advice and they go and do the total opposite of what I told them, right? I used to feel offended. Like, man, you made me waste my time. I'm sitting here giving you the best advice I could, and you're like, gave me a slap in the face, right? But what I learned throughout the years is, and just recently, in my enlightenment walk, is that you can't take things personally, right? You already did your job by giving that person that advice. Whether they take it or not, that's on them. You have to detach yourself from this ideology that everybody is supposed to do what you tell them when you tell them. No. Your job is to plant the seed, right? And once you plant the seed, your job is completed. You did God's work already. Whether they use your advice or not, it has nothing to do with you. So again, why take it personal when people do things that are out of your control? Another thing that I used to take personal was if people didn't see my point of view, right? And it's like, when you think about it, right, it's silly to even get upset when somebody doesn't see things the way you see them. We all have our own vision, right? And we all see things from our eyes. And just because I see things a certain way doesn't mean that the next person sees it the same way you see it. But as people, we have to be understanding of others' points of views. We don't have to be mad or upset or, again, take it personal because they're not seeing what you see. God gave us all different visions and different walks of life, right? We all see life from our lenses, right? So you can't be upset because you're giving somebody because you have an ideology of life and somebody believes something totally different, right? You just have to respect their beliefs, because that's why they have different religions. That's why they have different sport teams, different everything, because there's something for everybody. But when you detach yourself, right? When you detach yourself from the ideology of, man, I'm not taking this personal, you're free. You're free from arguments. You're free from resentment. You're free from hate, because you're not holding on to that attachment. You chose to let go. And that's where I'm at today, right? I choose to let go. And I choose to accept people for who they are. I choose to accept people for what they believe. That doesn't mean that I'm going to change what I believe in. I'm going to still believe what I believe in. But me today, I just have respect for people. And I respect your point of view. And that's all that is about, guys. It's about respecting other people's point of view. People are not going to see what you see. I remember a friend of mine told me, right, because I used to get upset when I used to take this personal too. When my friends didn't support what I was doing, I used to take it real personal. Like, yo, I grew up with these people. We known each other forever. How could they not support me? How could they not support me? I done did this, that, and the third for them. How could they not support me? Then a friend of mine told me, he was like, yo, bro, you got to remember something. That is your dream. That's nobody else's dream. And once he said that, it's like I lost that attachment to who supports me and who doesn't. I used to really be upset when people didn't repost my work. Like, yo, why you reposting? Like, yo, why nobody supports me? Why nobody want? Now it's just like, hey, if you want to support me, good. If you don't, I'm fine with it, because I let go of that attachment of taking that personal. People got their own things to do. People got their own lives to live. And what you have to realize, that the world doesn't revolve around you, right? You can't be so selfish and think that the world revolves around you. People got a life. And it took me years to understand that, right? It took me years to finally come to that conclusion, because at first I would be really, really upset at people for not supporting me or for not having my back. And it's like, yo, nobody's entitled to do anything. But what this taught me was that I appreciate the ones who are there, right? It showed me the value of, okay, now I understand when you stand with me. I don't take it personal, but I understand that Me and you, maybe we're not that good of friends as I thought we were. You know what I mean? Because the people that are supporting me and the people that are there, they've been on my corner since forever. So that is what I call a genuine friend, a good friend. So I'm thankful of those trials and tribulations because they taught me that, hey, I know who's for me and I know who isn't for me. You know what I mean? And that's what you got to take life as, right? Life is a lesson. Don't look at the bad and don't look at the things. Don't dwell on that. Dwell on, what did I learn from this? What did I acquire from this? What did I gain from this, right? And if you gain knowledge, if you gain wisdom, then you won. If you gain wisdom from something that you did, you won. So again, why take it personal when people don't do the things that you want them to do? Don't take it personal. Keep pushing, keep striving, and just keep on being better. But don't take things personal. People are going to do what they're going to do. People are going to share what they want to share. But you can't take it personal. You can't hold resentment or hold hate because they're not supporting you or they're not sharing your music or they're not sharing your podcast. Keep pushing because what you're doing it for you. Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the views. Don't worry about the views. Because just last week, I was really upset at that too. Like, damn, man, it's not getting the views that I would like. But then I'm like, yo, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to touch people, to help people, to enlighten people. And if I touch one person, then I'm doing my duty. I'm doing God's work on this world. So again, why take things personal? Life is beautiful. Don't take it personal if they don't want to share it. Don't take it personal if people don't listen to you. It's okay. Keep sharing, keep being you, keep striving to be better. But don't take things personal. Keep going, keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't give up because you're not getting the shares or you're not getting the likes that you would like or you're not getting the views that you would like. So what? It gets greater later. Keep going and don't take it personal. People are going to do what they're going to do, right? And I'm ending up with that today. Live life for you. Do things for you. Do things out of the kindness of your heart for you. Don't expect anything from anybody and don't take things personal. Because if you take things personal, that's when you get hurt, right? So you tuned in to check your mental. This your boy Jumpout L.O. I'm out.
I walk with God, I don't worship the devil. Soul not for sale, I ain't skipping no levels. Going full speed, got my foot on the pedal. I'ma reach the top, ain't no way I'ma settle. People hate you when you speak the truth. They hate that shit. And shame on you if you mislead the youth. How you 35 with a missing tooth? You don't feed your kids, but you in the